Hello Guardians! Today's episode I just wanted to show you a quick look of Ender MC as it stands today. We're starting off here, we have our town hall that we all helped to build. Let's have a look. Inside we have our starter area, our beacon to show everyone where we are, our diamond style, our diamond pile for all the shops, a little town map just there. Going through the diamond pile, we see the player heads, showing everybody's head or what we look like on the server in case we run into everyone. Over here we have our letterbox. If you wanted to leave something for a player offline, best place to leave it is right there. Going through and past Town Hall, we have a look at Spawn as a whole. This is all the different shops that all the different players have built up over the year that we have been playing. So many different players and so many different stores, it's pretty much hard to find anything that you want that you can't buy here. Even a place for redstone builds is requested here. Going through here, we will just follow through and I will show you some of the stuff that I have built here. Excuse the leaves. Okay, so here we have my armor shop that I've showed you on an earlier episode, but let's have a big look at the statue that took me a while to build. He's big, he's beautiful, and he definitely shows the point of the shop. Look at that armor. In 1.20 we might even have armor that looks like that. I'm very excited for it. Okay, as we go through, and through literally, we have my glass shop that I put together. I wanted to make this very colorful, very rainbow, and even the beam in the middle that is the beacon is actually different colored tinted window panes stacked on top of each other that give a rainbow beam effect. A lot of players actually liked that at the store. Going through, we'll have different barrels and all the different types of glasses that you can buy. And, you know, just a player head to show that it's my shop. Okay, so that's my glass shop. We'll go through, and here we have one of the many games I've built on the server. I love building games. This is Uno. It was a very technical build, and I followed a YouTube for it, but it was very good. We also have my Connect 4 and my Noughts and Crosses that I built from scratch. Lots of different tutorials online, but none of them really suited what I wanted. So over here we have this gorgeous angel statue that I erected, and underneath it is actually an escape room that runs under Spawn. Over here we have the scoreboard of every player that has played it and their time beating it. There's some very impressive times, but still there are people that gave them a run for their money. So on here you just find me online and find me on Discord, and I would jump online and run players through it. So I'll take you guys through it now. First level of the escape room was the library. With this emerald floor and all these bookshelves everywhere. It was fun hiding some clues around here. Next one, albeit looking a little purple, is actually a blue room. And this is actually a 3-tier level, multi-level maze. I know that sounds confusing to say, but basically it's 3 levels of a maze, and it requires players to go up and down different elevations in order to progress through it. And if they can find the right path, mixing levels, they will continue through and go to this next area that we have. Okay, so as they find the way out, they will see this beautiful yellow room that I built with hay carpet. In this room is actually a music room. Everywhere in the room there is a little shulker box with a key in it and a button that'll play a sound. The notes are the keys, and the keys combine with locks, and if you get the right tones in the right sequence, it unlocks the door into the next level. Following on from here, we have the purple lab. Here we have cauldrons and brewing stands and any mixture of water levels in the cauldrons and potions in the brewing stands, followed by ingredients and clues that you would find in the shulker boxes built into the floor. If you get the combinations right on at least most of the experiments, it would unlock the door and get you through the next level. Here we have parkour. Hated by a lot of players, but not impossible to do. There's even a shortcut if you're smart about it. As you go through here, you jump and slide and skip. There is a hidden shulker box in there with a key that's needed for players in the next room, but most people don't get it. I think one player actually did, but most forget about it and have to come back. The final rooms are the red rooms, and answer to me these questions 3. So in here, if we actually spawned it properly, different locks, and they have to turn the keys to match the colors of the rooms since they just went through, so they have to be paying attention. In this room, if they actually did find the parkour key, there is a hidden lock in here that they put the key in, push the button, and open this door. Following this red room, it's the third of 3 rooms, and the riddle is surprisingly simple. Did you have fun? Spamming the no button won't get you anywhere. The door will stay locked. Pressing yes is the only way out. It's a little weighted, but everyone got the joke. Then we go up the tunnel of light and find our way back to the middle of spawn. Eventually. And here we have it. We have actually made our way through a lot of the spawn space just by going through the different rooms underground. I hope you guys had an enjoyable look at what is spawn from my perspective and what I contributed to the server. So now you've seen the spawn area, I'm going to take you a detailed tour through the Colosseum through my eyes. As you can see, we've got the sword portal that we've set up. And we'll go through this a few rooms at a time, and I will tell you exactly why I built certain areas. So, this is our main Sands of Consent, the battle area of the Colosseum. It's gone through a lot of changes over the year that we have, from adding new traps to adding different elements into the sand itself, as you saw in the archery one in my first episode. Then we've got our locker rooms here. There's one on either side. There's a bed for people to set their spawn at, storage to put their gear at, just so everyone can have a nice, fun, friendly competition. Go on the outside here. We've got a walkway around. We've got this giant hand coming out of the water. We've got our little stands here, refreshments, 1 diamond each. Selling it by Scar, this one. And they're just haste potions, just enough to get people to run around a bit. Then we've got George up there. Hi George. And we've got little decorations here, the potted plants. And we've got to wait up to the 2nd level. And this is kind of the, once the trapdoors are back up. These are kind of like the Emperor seats in the Colosseum. Nice red cushioning and everything. Go down and look down at the competition. I've even got a bell around here somewhere that can set off the rounds. As we go around, you know, we have the seating area for everyone else in the competition. With these, we even have like a little vending machine for some potion tipped arrows. Drop them as well. And basically these arrows are for a round competition that we had, stadium competition. Let's start that again. We had audience participation in 1 round, and they could buy some tipped arrows instead of the standard arrows to use in the competition. So honesty system, because this isn't a very high-tech thing, so they just put the diamond in there and off they go with a few arrows. Random potion tips, some good, some bad. Fire them at who you want to lose or win appropriately. And we've got the Patreon area. So basically people who have donated some goods to help me build this area. These beacons weren't cheap. So we've got these 4 players who donated beacons just to get the area effects of the Colosseum upgraded so we can have some more interesting battles. You know, we've got Iron and Expensive, and of course myself back there too. To get up to the next level, we use these ladders, and we have a little mascots here, little Ligard, little Tony, yeah, and little Lumi. Just players around here naming some birds they've tamed. We'll go around here, it's the second level of the stadium. For participation, we've got some armor stands up there, some diamonds, some gold, and yeah, plenty of room for plenty of players. And we get another good look at the sealed portal, the sword portal back there. As we go around here, we've got the water tank and little axolotl, the blue axolotl on either side, super rare. And yeah, the player selling them doesn't sell them cheap either, but I mean, hard work. And there's George. Hi, George. He's a stone golem I built. My original design had lava, but I decided to make him a jolly green giant and put some green glowing energy in him, which we'll see up close in a second. So this is George. And this is his giant feet and giant hands. There's multiple ways to get inside of George, as he actually has a purpose, besides just looking amazing. The 2 arms both have ladder accesses up the arms on the inside to get into him, and one of the legs do too. So this is the leg access. Lots of ladders. And some of the players have been around here too, as we can see a little sign. Tony was here. And then we go into here, and this is my storage area. It's not high tech, but it does the job. It's very pretty, and even did some square stair patterns on the ground there, if you can see them. And got some, you know, the green area of effect blossoms at the top that you can find in the caves. And up here we also have sleeping area. This is actually George's head, those are his eyes. And map of the area, looks like he has it memorized. And where his brain is, we have magical enchantment area. This is actually a full powered enchantment thing with lapis lazuli in the barrel there, so fully utilizable by myself or anyone else who wants to hop on. And we have this giant tree on top of him. Now I actually got someone to actually make this tree for me, because I'm still learning how to do giant trees, but that's what the next season's for in the game. So here we have the little lake that's on top of his head, and the giant root system of the tree. And of course, where there's a lake, there's waterfalls. Let's have a go. Whee! Of course, thanks to being water, it can catch you without falling and dying. Always a good thing. I custom made the desert area around here to make it look lush and green, as if the Jolly Green Giant's water is full of nutrients. Yeah, I wouldn't go any further down though, it just ends up being a dead end. So let's get back around. Gotta love gliding. And we'll head back up top. Oh, yes, this is one of the barrier totems I built. It's for one of the competitions around here. There's a mini game that people can play around here that actually opens up a vault that George is actually guarding. If we go around to the back of George, I'll show you the vault. Yep, there's a door to it. You have to have a certain key to get in, otherwise the door won't open. But let's just use a little admin magic, shall we? Whee! Okay, so in this area we have locks to the side here, and if they're turned to the right area based on all the clues, then you go down this little hole here, enough so you can't jump out, push a button, And if they get it right, they get into the vault and the prizes. If they get it wrong, they get dropped into lava. Obviously, getting out, you need the key as well, but a little bit of admin magic and we'll get right through this. Okay, so that is the Colosseum as a general look. Yeah, thanks for joining me on this Colosseum view. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, and that's it for today's sure round of the Ender server. Unfortunately, this is the end of my Ender MC series. We are closing down the server, but we are starting a new server called Sage MC, and it's a whole server based on content creators, so you'll be able to see everybody's work with me on this new project of ours. So I hope you can join me for that new project and wait to see my episodes with a whole new base, learning new builds, stuff I haven't done before, and testing myself, and even learning some redstone. So with all that, have a good night and sleep well.